When it comes to yard work, one of the hardest things to do is keep up with the weeds in the yard. And recently we have lost the battle with bindweed, aka morning glory,
or in my household, commonly known as pain in the ass.
And we've had some suggestions to use a blowtorch to torch the weeds, so we're going to give it a try. We are using this propane torch I picked up from Harbor Freight. So let's see how well it does. We've tried countless times pulling the bindweed and it just keeps coming back. It's such an invasive species. And instead of using harsh chemicals, we are going to give a blowtorch a try. So you got a flow knob, you got a ignition button, and this is your trigger to release the propane. Whoa, that is hot.
A good flow of propane is required before the trigger to light the torch is pressed.
Alright, so when I was reading about this, what the heat does to the leaves is it boils the water inside and it kills the cells, wilting the leaves. Alright, let's get started.
One thing I discovered is that the best time to do weed burning is after a rain, and if that is not possible, have a hose or bucket of water handy, as any dry brush will start to burn.
This is what we're getting here. Singeing the leaves for sure. So I'll keep trying and then I will let you all know how it works out. Way easier than pulling the weeds. The thing with bindweed is it has a very extensive system of roots and it just comes back. It's so resilient and it's a pain in the ass. And like I said, we've tried all kinds of different methods, and so hopefully burning them is going to be it, because this is a pain and it chokes everything out, which is the worst. Like, my wife cleaned out a bunch of this because it was already choking a bunch of our plants. So I really hope this works. And it's not gonna be one pass and done. We're gonna have to come back and continue doing it because it grows out of a small little piece of root. So it's a battle. But time-wise, I've already been able to burn a big amount in the time it would have taken me just to pull one.
A word of caution, make sure you are far away from things you don't want to burn. The flame width is deceivingly larger than it looks.
So for all my pyro followers, this is a fun tool for you. And I just got too close to those plants. It's a pretty big flame. Make sure you're far away from things that you don't want to burn. We really just want to starve the root system from nutrients.
I was able to burn the whole bed in about 20 minutes, which would have taken a few hours if we were pulling the bindweed by hand. So a very efficient and easy way of killing the weeds. When it comes time to clearing your patio of weeds, this tool is definitely a great one for that, because you don't have to spend time with a screwdriver getting in between the grooves to clear out all of this junk. Torching your patio is a great way to clean weeds. If you've ever had to dig through brick to try and get weeds out, you'll understand how much easier this is to to get rid of your weeds in a patio, like this type of patio with brick in it. It's real easy. It's satisfying.
Final result is some singed bindweed. Hopefully it dies for good. Let me know in the comments if you have used this method and if it's worked for you in the past. I will keep you all updated on how well it did for us.
So as promised, here's a follow-up. It does smell like a forest fire here. You did a good job. It definitely killed the weed. Looks like what happens when you use harsh chemicals. It just wilts and burns the weeds, but this one was a more natural way of doing it, using the blowtorch. You can definitely tell things you missed, like for example, this here is a little bit greener, but so far impressed with this method.